a single aircraft circles 10,000 feet above the battlefield. Its presence alone is enough to change the course of history.
From its side, a 105mm howitzer, the biggest gun ever mounted on a fixed-wing plane, unleashes hell.
Each 43-pound shell hits with pinpoint accuracy, obliterating targets nearly 2 miles away.
Enemy forces call it the Angel of Death. Our troops know it as the Ghost Rider.
The current model, the AC-130J Ghost Rider, entered service in 2017 and represents the pinnacle of 56 years of continuous development.
They call it the Ghost Rider. It doesn't just fly, it haunts the airspace, waiting for the moment to strike.
At 10,000 feet, the pilot isn't just flying a plane. They are aiming a sniper rifle the size of a building.
When the 105mm howitzer speaks, the conversation on the ground usually ends instantly.
Through the infrared lens, the world is stripped of its color. There are only heat signatures and hard choices.
Clear to engage.
It all began with Spooky, a converted transport plane that proved circling an enemy was more effective than flying over them.
The modern Ghost Rider doesn't just shoot, it launches. Standoff precision munitions mean the enemy never even hears the plane coming.
The Ghost Rider has found a new home over the ocean, protecting carrier strike groups from the chaos of swarming surface threats. With the new AESA radar, the Ghost Rider sees everything, even through the thickest clouds or the most advanced electronic interference.
There is talk of removing the 105mm howitzer to make room for more missiles. For the crews, it feels like the end of an era.
As we move into 2025, the Ghost Rider is becoming leaner. Fewer boots on the plane, but more power in the processors.
The mission is shifting. From the deserts of the Middle East to the vast contested waters of the Pacific.
In the wars of tomorrow, the deadliest weapon isn't a shell, it's a signal. The Ghost Rider is becoming the ultimate electronic predator.
Before the Ghost Rider, the Spooky 2 reigned supreme, using its 25mm Gatling gun to stitch a curtain of lead across the battlefield.
Weather used to be the enemy's best friend. Now, with synthetic aperture radar, there is no place left to hide, not even under a thunderstorm.
The transition to small glide munitions like the Black Arrow means the Ghost Rider can now strike with the precision of a scalpel from miles away.
The pylon turn is the gunship's greatest strength, a constant orbiting presence that ensures the guns never...
In 2026, the battle isn't just about who has the biggest gun. It's about who owns the spectrum. The Ghost Rider is ready for both.
The Ghost Rider's lethality isn't just in its guns. With Hellfire missiles mounted on the wings, it can reach out and touch...
When the ground team is pinned down, the speed of the gunner is the difference between a mission's success and a tragedy.
The Ghost Rider doesn't just see the battlefield, it understands it. We filter the chaos into actionable data in real time. Every hour in the air requires 10 hours on the ground. These planes are held together by the skill and sweat of the crews, who never leave the wire.
The AC-130J is evolving. It's no longer just a gunship. It's a multi-mission platform ready for a new century of conflict.
The future of the Ghost Rider might not be in shells, but in light. Directed energy weapons offer a silent, invisible...
To stay over the battlefield for 12 hours or more, the Ghost Rider must feed in flight. It is a delicate dance of steel at 20,000 feet.
The iconic angel pattern isn't for show. It's a wall of fire designed to blind heat-seeking mag missiles, giving...
The bond between the gunship and the troops on the ground is sacred. When they call, the Ghost Rider answers with everything it has.
From the jungles of Vietnam to the modern Pacific, the AC-130 remains the ultimate symbol of American air power.
In the maritime environment, the threat isn't just ships, it's swarms. The AC-130J is the ultimate shield.
The 105mm might be the legend, but these small, smart bombs are the future. They offer a level of precision that was unthinkable a decade ago.
In 2026, the AC-130J is more than a gunship. It's an airborne command center, coordinating the fight.
The world changes, and the threats evolve.
The transition from the Spooky 2 to the Ghost Rider wasn't just an upgrade, it was a total evolution.
Clouds used to be a shield for the enemy. With AESA radar, the weather is no longer a factor. If you're on the water, we can see you.
The 30mm is our scalpel. It's for when we need to be precise, taking out a single vehicle without leveling the entire block.
Technology can fly the plane, but it's the crew that wins the war. After 12 hours in the air, every decision is a test of will.
They might take the big gun off the plane, but they'll never take the spirit of the gunner out of the Ghost Rider.
Precision has a new name. The Black Arrow allows the Ghost Rider to strike with surgical accuracy from over 10 miles away, keeping the crew safe and the target destroyed.
In the vastness of the Pacific, the threat isn't always a single ship, it's a swarm.
By 2026, the crew is smaller, but the capability is greater. Every operator is now a node in a global network of fire and information.
It is a silent guardian, a presence that the enemy feels long before they see it. The Ghost Rider is always watching, always ready.
From the Ho Chi Minh Trail to the South China Sea, the name changes, but the mission remains.
Before the Ghost Rider, there was the Stinger. It was a time of iron sights and steady nerves, where the pilot was the only computer on board.
Today, the cockpit is a cathedral of data. Every switch, every sensor, and every weapon is integrated.
The gunship has evolved. We're not just dumping lead anymore, we're launching intelligent systems that can steer themselves into a window from 5 miles away.
In 2026, the Ghost Rider is the ultimate teammate. It connects the ground, the sea, and the sky into one unified force that the enemy cannot hope to outrun.
Orders. Names change. Weapons evolve. But the mission remains the same. To be the angel of...
The loudest thing about the new laser isn't the blast. It's the sound of the cooling fans. It's a silent executioner that strikes at the speed of light.
The AC-130W Stinger II was the bridge to the future. It proved that the gunship didn't need a 105mm cannon to be the deadliest thing in the sky.
No fire, no shrapnel, no collateral damage. Just a hole burned through an engine block from 2 miles away. This is the new face of air power.
We're trading tons of lead for pounds of logic. The Ghost Rider is a flying computer, and every missile we load is a line of code written in fire.
To survive in the modern Pacific, the Ghost Rider must become a ghost indeed, hugging the terrain to stay below the reach of enemy radar.
The terrain-following radar acts as the plane's eyes, allowing it to weave through canyons or skirt the waves at altitudes that would terrify a normal pilot.
Over the open ocean, narcissist.
The 2026 Ghost Rider is a different beast than its predecessors, but the soul of the gunship remains the same.
The new AESA radar doesn't just see the enemy, it ignores their attempts to stay hidden.
Endurance is our greatest weapon. By feeding in flight, the Ghost Rider can stay on station long after the enemy thinks we've gone home.
Some say the 105mm is a relic, but when you need to punch through 6 feet of reinforced concrete, there is no substitute for raw, unguided power.
We don't just kill targets anymore, we dismantle their networks. The 2026 Ghost Rider is a flying hack tool with a 105mm backup.
The technology changes, the missions evolve, and the crew gets younger. But the Ghost is eternal.
In the dark, there is no such thing as cover. If you have a heartbeat, we can see it from 2 miles up.
Technology is great until the brass jams. That's when you need a human being who can move 40 pounds of steel in 5 seconds.
The Ghost Rider isn't just a gun, it's a target. Staying alive means knowing exactly when to stop being a hunter and start being a ghost.
The mission doesn't end when the wheels touch the ground. It ends when the guns are ready to do it all over again.
In 2026, the Ghost Rider isn't a lone wolf. It's an extension of the fleet, receiving targets from ships far over the horizon.
The 30mm is the surgeon's tool of the maritime fight. It's about putting high explosive rounds exactly where they need to be, one burst at a time.
Through the mist and the spray, the Ghost Rider sees the heat of the engines. There is no camouflage that can hide a ship from our sensors.
The battle for the Pacific is fought in the electromagnetic spectrum. If they can't see us, they can't hit us.
The ocean is just as dangerous as the enemy. We fight the salt and the humidity every day to keep the ghost in the air.
The airborne high-energy laser isn't a weapon. It's a weapon of absolute silence and terrifying precision.
By utilizing the Rapid Dragon system, the Ghost Rider transforms from a gunship into a heavy-hitting missile carrier in a matter of seconds.
The beam travels at the speed of light. There is no lead time, no bullet drop, just instant energy transfer on target.
In the 2026 Pacific Theater, the ability to launch dozens of long-range missiles from a single cargo ramp makes it.
The 105mm barrel might be the legacy, but the fiber optic cables and laser directors are the new backbone of the Ghost Rider's dominance. In the Pacific, the enemy isn't just a target. It's the salt, the humidity, and the sand that try to eat this plane alive every single day. The U-model Spooky brought the 25mm Gatling gun to the fight. It was faster, louder, and required a gunner with back-breaking strength to keep it fed.
In the 90s, we hunted ghosts in a sea of static. Today's clarity was a dream back then. We had to rely on instinct as much as the tech.
The beauty of the laser isn't just the silence, it's the lack of evidence. No shrapnel, no crater, just a target that simply stops working.
Clean separation!
The Pacific is a different kind of war. You aren't just fighting the enemy, you're fighting the very air that wants to turn this plane into a pile of rust.
The 105mm is the soul of this plane. Replacing it with missiles might make us more efficient, but it changes who we are.
The mission changes. The technology evolves. But as long as there is a need for the Guardian in the night,
The Pacific, the threat isn't a single ship, it's 100 small ones. The 2026 Ghost Rider is the only platform that can engage them all at once.
Before the guns even fire, the battle is won in the spectrum. We take away their eyes and ears before we take away their lives.
These sensors are the eyes of the ghost. If they aren't perfect, the most powerful gun in the world is just a heavy piece of metal.
The technology evolves and the crew gets younger, but the mission remains the same. As long as there is a need for the Guardian.
The AC-130A didn't just fire, it unleashed a literal wall of lead. At 6,000 rounds per minute.
Before infrared and 4K cameras, there was the Starlight scope. It was grainy, it was green, and it changed the rules of engagement forever.
The technology has changed. From greased pencils to lasers, from miniguns to glide bombs. The spirit
In the Pacific, the runway isn't always concrete. Agile combat employment means being able to turn a beach into a forward operating base in minutes.
Precision has evolved. The Ghost Rider can now reach out and touch a target from 10 miles away, staying well outside the reach of coastal defenses.
they may call it a missile truck now, but for the crew in the back, the thunder of the 105mm is the heartbeat of the mission.
By 2026, we are the linchpin of the Pacific. We see what the fleet cannot, and we share that vision at the speed of light.
It's not just a gun, it's an earthquake in a bottle. Every shot moves 80 tons of airplane, and it's the gunner's job to hold it together.
In the Pacific, the weather is as lethal as the enemy. We don't fly around the storm, we live inside it.